Hi, Flosstube. I'm Nancy.
And I'm Laura. And we are the Addicted Sisters. That's the two of us at 2 years old. You can tell. Crabby.
I had three big brothers.
Sassy. Really, I'm the crab because my birthday's in July.
Yeah.
But anyway, that is us. Welcome to Flosstube number 42. Today is December 8th, 2018.
Thank you for joining us. We hope you had a great week. Thank you for all the great comments. We had fun reading through those.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of you were talking about the birthday Sal and your Christmas traditions.
Yes.
So we really enjoyed reading those. Thank you for sharing.
I was just trying to get to my next thing because I'm always like sitting here trying to figure out what in the world.
Shout outs. I did not watch a single Flosstube this week. I am bad.
I have to figure out where history is. That's always my thing. It's in the library. I watched a fabulous TED Talk for work, and it's called Own Your Behaviors. And it's choosing your reaction to situations.
Very good.
And they sent it to me, and I was just like, fabulous. I also, look at this. I also watched wind turbines with the kids at school.
Okay.
Because we were reading about clean energy, and it was talking about wind farms. And my kids just don't have a lot of frame of reference for things like that.
No,
so,
if they don't go anywhere to see that, how are they going to know?
Yeah. So this week I watched Priscilla and Chelsea again. Oh my gosh, is Casserole just getting big?
Casserole.
So cute. That's what they call him. So, you know, he's so cute. And then I watched.
Get this hair. It's bothering me.
Okay, I showered this morning and then put on the black sweater and then did my hair. So Nancy will be nuts through the whole time. So. I caught up with Julie, Kansas City girl in a Colorado world.
Great.
I always love watching her. She's just so fun, and she has so many cool projects. I love it. Jeannie Swartz, Flosstube number 11. Remember me? And it was her birthday, and I loved that. Yes. And I finished Oh, no, I have not caught all the way up with Amy Loves Toads. I've watched a few more of them. They are so fun. Jeannie talks about Amy Loves Toads because I think they're co-hosting one of the Sals. And Amy is quite the prolific stitcher. She is very shy. She tells you lots of times that she's very shy. But she has this, I think it must be like an electrical box back behind her. And it's metallic. And so she's been putting small finishes and needle minders and things up behind her. It's this over here.
Cute, yeah.
It's really cute. So her background is fun to watch.
Creative.
Oh, I had to show the kids what batting cages were.
Yeah, I wondered why she had that on her history.
And of course, I watched Michelle, Bendy Stitchy, because, you know, what's a week without watching Michelle? But I really, you know, other than that, I have been out running around trying to get fabric bought this week for our shop. Something about when we transferred our shop from Etsy to Shopify, it reset some quantities.
Oh,
and
man.
We
what
have
a
now
mess.
Yeah. So now we have oversold on some things. And of course, we don't know until we pull the fabric out to cut it.
Sure.
We're going to change how we're doing things just because we've hit a point where we can. Mm-hmm. But I brought a small stack to show you today of some things that are ready-made because ready-mades are the only sleeves you can buy. We do have a lot of yummy smelling soaps and some beautiful wood bookmarks. Flourish and Blots tote. I had to look and see if I brought that tote bag or not. Nancy's going to go away and go off screen. So my first one is called Dog Lover. And for those of you who are dog lovers, that's a pretty cute one. Inside is like all of this cute dog stuff. And
no, I didn't go growl.
And next up I have Sock Monkey Sunday, which I think is cute and nostalgic.
Yeah.
And inside we found this, it looks like a retro print to me. I love that. So we did that. This one is called I always say this wrong. This one is called Lost in Space. And this is like from earlier on when we did solids inside, but look at that alien green
That's
inside.
pretty.
Love that.
That reminds me of Flash Gordon, kind of.
And then this one is new this year, but I don't think anybody's noticing it.
Oh, I
It's
love
called,
that one.
Yeah. It's called Winter Garden. Yeah, cats, can you tell? And everything else. And inside,
Ooh.
it's really cool. Maybe I'll just force it a little. It's kind of a tie-dyed flannel. These 4 have all been snuggles. But look at that. It's got purple and blue and all this with it. But I love the floral on the outside of this. And I think just with everything we've brought out, this has really gone unnoticed.
That's really pretty.
And my last one is a cotton. So this is a sleeve. These are all in ready-made and they're all standard size. This one we call Put a Cork in It. We loved this. And here's something that I always like. This one has grapes inside.
Fun.
And, it's just pretty because, yeah, just fun. But that's another one that hasn't really sold. And it's just been fun anyway. So Nancy bought some soap from me. And
I
it is
have my one.
called Secret Garden. And it has lily, lilac, rose, and hyacinth. And this one, Brenda does these pretty tight, but you usually can find one small little hole to get a sniff, and this one does smell good. But this is our packaging. Actually, I think we've changed our label, and it's a silver label now, so you get to see all that.
Legible.
Yeah, and you get to see all the beautiful artwork that Katie's done. Because she personalizes, like yours has a key and a flower. So,
because it's a garden.
Yeah. And that's in our LYM Basics store. So, anyway, I always put that information down below. I always have my code on there. If you watch Michelle Bendy, she is one of our reps, and she has a code as well, and she'll tell you what that is when she's on there. Bendy10, I'll tell you what it is. But that's it. So, my shout-outs, I watched a lot of the people that I normally watch, and I did watch a newer one for me. So,
good.
I'm trying to expand. I mean, I so love to visit the people that we watch regularly that I think it gets harder to add new people.
Yeah.
Especially since I feel like I want to watch everything they've done.
Yes.
I mean, I looked at Amy Loves Toads and was like, oh, they're just about a half-hour piece. I can watch all of them.
Well, she's got like 50 of them, doesn't she?
I don't know how many, but it's quite a few.
I think I noticed that this morning.
But I'm coming up to winter break too, so I'll have a little more time to catch up and watch things. So anyway, but you've been busy and didn't get to watch this week.
I didn't get to watch anything at all. And by the time I get home, it's already dark, and then you do dinner, and then it's like 8 o'clock, and you're just like, oh man.
I mean, there are nights when I don't start stitching until 10, 11.
Gosh. No.
Yeah. And I stitch a little bit every day, and I have for a year.
Yeah.
So it's a lovely habit, and there are times when I think I'm only going to put in 5 stitches and I'm going to bed. Well, if I pull it out,
that's why I don't pull mine out.
It's okay. I like it. So questions and comments. Elaine McGuire contacted Nancy and said, can 'Twas the Night by Sue Hillis be stitched on Ada?
Yeah, and she's asking that because she was told that it should only be stitched on linen.
Oh.
And I promptly answered back and said, no, you can stitch that on anything. I feel like if you love the fabric, use it. Ada has so many gorgeous pieces out now. Use them. If that's the one if Ada is what you stitch on best and you're most comfortable with, why not?
They used to say that over one couldn't be done on Ada. Well, it can. It's just kind of a pain because you have to pierce
split the threads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that you are getting your stitches in there, your 4 stitches in the space of 1.
Yeah.
So, but does that have any over 1, or is it all?
No, it's all over
full
2
crosses.
So,
And even specialty stitches, you can figure out what you can put in there if it's kind of an odd size, or again, you can split the thread on the fabric, and you can make it work.
And what she's talking about, because I'll show 'em where I'm at later, is this piece. Yeah. 'Twas the night. So there's no reason in the world that can't be done on Ada and be just as beautiful as any other piece of fabric.
Yeah. And shoot, if you're Michelle Bendy, you go to the thrift store and find odd
Yeah.
clothes and you stitch on them.
Yeah.
So
That's very crafty.
you go. You just do it. You do you. Rhonda Edwards. I bet she's already heard it because I just heard it. She said, "Was that a cuckoo clock I heard?"
Yes, it was.
That's a good story,
Yeah,
too.
our brother Chuck was over in Germany while he was in the service at one point, and he shipped Mom a cuckoo clock from the Black Forest. So I have it now that she's gone. And, you know, I thought, oh, is it really a good clock? You know, what? You never know, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had to take it in and have it repaired, and the guy was like, oh, yeah, that's a good clock.
Good.
You keep that. Like, okay, I will. So...
my friend Deanna Avery said that she was really...
So not only were we cuckoo last week.
Yeah. Well, and it was, we didn't have any light. It was a terribly overcast day. You can tell because I keep trying to tilt my head down that it is a sunny day today. And we have the overhead light on and it's not making it too yellow. So we think we're okay.
I feel like I'm washed out though. I feel like I need to pinch my cheeks.
Our friend Deanna Avery, Heidi.
Haiti.
Haiti said she was happy to see her round robin come back out, and she noticed it when she was going through listing her whips, but she couldn't think what magazine it was in and what the name of it was. Well, it's called Quilted Shaker Seasons, and it says it on this. She sent a working copy because it's a magazine, and it says it there at the top. But also, when Deanna packages things up, she's like fabulous. Look at this tag. So she showed us the symbol, told us that it's the DMC4, like a Gentle Arts or Weeks Dye Works that was listed and what color it says. And at the bottom, she tells what the name of the piece is. And Deanna does this for like every single one that you come to. So she
puts a lot of work in her setup.
She really does. So when you get a round robin from Deanna, it is stitchable. You can sit down and get going.
You don't have to try to figure it all out.
Yeah. It's really nice to be able to do that.
Good job, Dee.
Yeah. And then Lynette Davies was talking about the stitch along, and she said she has guests arriving on the 24th, so she's thinking she'll cheat a little and start on the 23rd.
You go, girl.
Yeah. And Lynette, you know what I say to that? It's probably the 24th somewhere.
Yeah.
So, you know.
And really, I wanted to say thank you for all of you guys saying you're going to join with us, because I think that's going to make it really fun.
Yeah. And then our last one, Michelle Bendy replied back and said, Heather, the Imperfectly Perfect Stitcher, who they did the fundraiser for apraxia, and then specifically so that she could get her iPad for her son. Heather was able to get an iPad on sale and got her app and donated money back to the apraxia fundraiser.
That's fabulous. Way to go, wonderful people. So glad that you supported her in that.
Yep. And what a fun way to do it. I mean, everybody has some way to be able to contribute, and it's lovely that people keep doing it. The other thing that Michelle said is, did I see Nancy press play for music at the end of the video? And she thought that that was something we edited in. Remember, no editing.
Right. No. That's a little ditty that my son Eric made for us when we first started doing them. So that's an original.
Yeah. I think it sounds like two grannies getting ready to go, but you know, that must be what he thinks of us. But anyway, Nancy starts it at the beginning, and then a lot of times, I don't know if you notice, well, you probably can't see, but I'll be tapping, telling her, get that thing open.
I try to watch for cues.
So those nonverbal cues are so important in life. Yeah. But that's really it. You guys told us that you love joining us. You love seeing our videos. You love seeing the craziness. And there were loads of comments from people who said that either they have a birthday sometime right around there in December, or a family member does, or a best friend does. And they think it's a wonderful way to join and celebrate those events in their lives and celebrate your birthday too.
Yay! And you know, it's always, for me, it's always been kind of hard to have a birthday on Christmas Eve, because you know, when I was married, I had to go to my in-laws on Christmas Eve and have Christmas. She was really good about stopping everybody and saying, okay, now it's birthday time. You know, and then Mom the same way, you know, okay, now it's birthday. But, you know, when I was younger, it was like I'd get a volleyball set that I had to share with all the kids, and I'd get a croquet set. I'd get a badminton set. So, you know, but...
They like that stuff. I got lawn darts on my birthday.
I was like, really? You know, that's not a one-person game, but that's okay. You know, they had to spread their money where they could.
Yep, and we had a big backyard and lots of room to do things.
Lovely to do.
I just pulled out this summer the croquet set that we have at my house, and I never got it set up, but I'm going to try for next year, because I think that's a fun way we could get out and at least gently move around the yard.
I keep looking for a croquet set because I think they're so fun. And I think our backyard might be okay, but it's got a slight little dip now, so that may be where you shoot somebody off.
Okay, and now it is time for
Nancy's Fabrics
Part 10.
Okay, I was just looking at this thinking maybe I'd already shown it because it's a Lugana 20.
I think you showed the purples, but that's okay. They're so beautiful. Show them again.
I don't remember.
Because you were going a different direction.
So here's the first one. As you can see, it's a solo. Solo.
Han.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, you know what? I can tell that I need to, while you're doing this, scoot back here and grab the board.
So, yeah, because you can see my arms through it. But see, it's got kind of a blue-white in there, too. You put the red side up there.
You don't think that's okay? It's this down here that you need it for.
Well, but you can see it there, so. Okay, so that's the first one. I'm glad you guys enjoy this too. We get comments about this.
Nancy likes to show off her fabric and play with it, so.
Yeah, you know. I've used this one, so there's no name on it. But it feels like
I think it's a linen.
That's what I was thinking. Isn't that pretty?
Love that.
Cricket, cricket, cricket. Okay.
I'm tired today. I was foolish and stayed up late.
We have a Cashel 28. I bet you'd never guess that it's a 28, would you? It's called Lavender Bliss. So there's the little, whoop, stop swinging. There's the little tag. And you know, if you're new to this, you know why we're showing the tags is because if you go back to Silkweaver and give them that information, if it's a solo, they can recreate it for you.
They say for the solos you need to, because it's all zeros, you need to take a screenshot or send them that section of the video, do something so that they can see it, because they can pretty well take care of it.
And this is what we're talking about on the solo. This is a Cashel 28 count.
You see the zeros in there, that means there's no code because it was a one-time thing.
Right. It didn't come out right, or, you know.
Or somebody ordered it special, or...
Yes. I don't think you
And this one's wonderful. So if you took a screenshot of this, I mean, I can do it and you can just move over it. There you go. There you go. I'll help at the bottom. If you took a screenshot of any of this, they would be able to try to...
recreate.
Yeah.
And probably, they said that... I can't think of his... All I can think of is Kevin, and it's not Kevin, it's the other... It's the other gentleman.
Quit saying that, because you always do that. And we're like,
But he is a master at dyeing, and he can match them up. Here's another Cashel Solo 28.
we have a big bright spot back there.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The sun moved on us, didn't it?
Yeah. I may have to get up and
Adjust
move
the
that.
curtains. So, here's this one. It's got purple and white in it.
Did that take care?
Maybe a little bit of blue through here. Isn't that pretty?
That made it really dark, didn't it?
It made it a little darker, but I don't think it's too bad. At least we...
Oh, see, as soon as I move it.
Yeah. And the last one I'm showing today is another Cashel Solo. Brightened up. There you go. And this one is purple and blue also. It's another long, skinny piece.
Okay, so I'm just going to get behind here. And
Quit trying to be helpful.
Nancy does not like help. She likes to do everything on her own.
Oh, so that's it for this installment of Nancy's Fabric.
Woo! Pretty ones. Okay, Miss Nancy, we're going to show some finishes.
Okay.
So I told you guys that... Oh, see, now she's going to...
Well, it's in my throat. What can I do?
So I showed you this. And I was teasing my daughter last night because it's really her section that I was doing. Yeah. So I kept saying, Katie, look how much work you got done. This is the one that I had done for my part of the round robin. And this is what Katie stitched for her part. And there are little snowflakes all around there. I don't know.
I see that.
I don't know if you can see them. Maybe it's better with this. But there it is. I should have said, hey, Deanna, look away if you don't want to know. Okay, so now I know what's going on. Katie is printing postage so that our rep packages can go out.
Oh, okay.
Michelle, your rep package is going to be in the mail.
So is that all done and ready to go back to her now?
It is. I just have
Yay.
to... I just have to get it in the mail, and actually,
Can I do it?
Absolutely. I'm just kind of thinking that maybe this goes with it. Deanna, I'm thinking that maybe it's going to come with your Kindle sleeve that you ordered.
Oh.
So, because, I might as well just send you one package, and you only have to worry about one.
Yeah.
And if I send it with your Kindle, it'll have tracking.
Which would be good.
So, I also brought a couple more pieces to show that are previous finishes. And the first one I have is called Skeleton Crew. And this one...
that was loud.
That was loud. This one is on a piece of Picture This Plus linen. I can't remember what color I used, but I bought it because I think it looks sickly green. And I brought this because I've seen people showing this one, working on it. And I wanted to tell you, I use this great overdye, but also everywhere that there's white, I use glow-in-the-dark floss. So this, there's like this great, is the sea monster face on?
No. Now it is.
Okay. This great sea monster at the bottom is all in glow-in-the-dark. And he's fabulous. And this is Skeleton Crew by the Cricket Collection. And it was fun. I sent this off in a round robin, and the ladies were great and got a big bunch of it done. And then they sent it home to me, and I finished it. And I love it, and I need to get it.
I think it's really cute.
And the reason it's not framed is because I have very specific visions about it, and it's going to cost me hundreds of dollars to get it done the way I want.
And that's what's hard, is when you get something in your head like that and you can't see past it.
Now I'm wondering, since we've seen all of the Priscilla and Chelsea fun finishes and things, could I go thrift store shopping and buy a bigger frame and mount that and put something behind it and just stick it on there? So
I bet you could.
the other one that I brought, I didn't bring the chart on this one. It may be because maybe my sister has it.
I think I do.
But this one is called Generosity. I'm playing with the little threads on it. This one's called Generosity by the Drawn Thread. This always throws me because I don't think this looks like drawn thread.
No.
And
it looks more like, what, stony?
Shepherd's Bush.
Or shepherd's bush.
I did not find all the little buttons they called for, so I chose my own. So I have a mix of clay buttons and ceramic buttons. Look at that cute tree. And here's what I was playing with. The ends of this scarf, you make these little loops so that it's hanging loose. Isn't that cute? And then the little birdhouse is ceramic. So I thought I had another tree on here. I thought I had a couple of trees, but maybe not, just those two. So anyway, that's Generosity by the Drawn Thread. And I love that piece. And of course Nancy loves it because it's sheep. Sheepies. So Nancy decided not to show you a previous finish.
Well, I don't have a lot of previous finishes.
Yeah, you haven't been stitching as long.
Yeah. So I wanted to show you one that I have kitted up ready to go. And it is Winter by the Cricket Collection.
My friend Elisa is working on that.
Is she? I just love all of those little things in there. You know, they are so cute.
She did this with blending filament in it, and it just sparkles. It is so pretty.
Look at that gorgeous little sleigh there.
Mm-hmm.
And the sled. But I have decided to use this piece of fabric.
See, doing all this fabric stuff.
Which has no name.
I'm sure it's a silk weaver.
I'm sure it is, but it came just like that, so...
Especially the way that it is. Yeah, I'm sure that it's a silk weaver.
Yeah.
It's serged all the way around.
Isn't that pretty? Don't you think that'll just look gorgeous on there?
It's definitely wintry.
Yeah, I mean...
Really cool.
And I may do it this way, because that makes the light spots look to me like they're coming down, like it's snowing or something.
Cool.
So...
Cool. I like that one.
I do too, and that's another one I want to get working on.
Do you have more in that series?
I don't believe so, no.
Yeah, I love all the crazy. You should show that.
Snow Mini Snowmen.
Snow Mini Snowmen.
Look at this back. Isn't that
it
crazy?
Looks like Nancy's been doodling, doesn't it? That's funny.
I love that.
That's really cute. You want me to do that one? Because next up is stash.
Ooh, stash!
I don't have any stash this week.
Well, we were going through trying to find another pattern earlier, and I saw this and thought, hey, I don't know that I ever showed this to you, and I just got it not long ago. This is Letters for Santa. So,
really cute.
Isn't that adorable?
And we all know who that's by, right?
That. Who's it by?
Brenda Gervais.
There it is.
No?
With Thy Needle and Thread. Yeah.
It's her Country Stitches series from
There's
Brenda
her
Gervais.
name.
Yeah.
It's so fine down there at the bottom, I couldn't see it.
She's very distinctive.
Yeah.
I like the little reindeer. That's cute. Oh, and they're up here too.
Yeah, they're just so cute. Aren't they cute, cute, cute? This one down here by my finger is what she saw first. But that fat Santa.
Hurry up and stitch that. Do you have more?
I do have more.
Okay.
So then I got this package, and it said it was from Julie Evans, and I'm like, I don't have a cousin named Julie, because we have cousins named Evans.
Yeah.
And it took me a minute for it to click in. Oh, Gulf Coast Stitches. Silly me. But I wanted to show you. Look how nice she sends it in a little folder, and she wrote me a little note on it. Isn't that sweet?
That is sweet.
I like that. So I got 3 new patterns.
Ooh.
I want you to look away at that one because I don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
You can look at this one. This one is called Scattered Seed Samplers. That's what it's by. The Gatekeeper Pin Poke.
Oh, cute.
Look at that. Isn't that cute? I just thought that bird was so fun on there.
That's really cute.
He's got 2 little hearts on his wings. And then 3 little pins.
Okay, I'll get a drink now.
Okay, because this one I don't know if I'm going to do for her or not. You'll have to read what it is and look at what it is. See? Isn't that cute? I love it. I love it. Okay. And then the last one.
I've seen a lot of people doing this. I think
Yeah.
Lisa, Kindred Stitcher, is doing this.
I think I fell in love with it the minute I saw it. And I had it on my Pinterest. And Julie was having a big sale, and I thought, I'm going to go for it. Just go for it. It's Vintage Birds by Jeanette Douglas.
Now, I know that Jeanette
Look at
Douglas
that.
has done a lot of classes around, and so there are a lot of people picking up her patterns because she always brings a bunch when she does
Yeah.
classes.
But
And they're
There's
doing
so
that.
many gorgeous little birds
Oh,
in
yeah.
here.
That peacock is fabulous.
Yeah, Dee, I'm sure your eyes popped when you saw that. But even the little flowers that she's added,
Mhm.
it's just beautiful. So I just had to give it.
Very pretty.
Thank you, Jeanette, for designing that.
Then next up, we want to talk about our Pass the Stash. You got that?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to have Nancy show you the pattern. It is, you can tell what it is.
Okay.
Because my brain is like not kicking
Mush
in for
now. It is Angel of the New Dawn. And we asked you to tell us your favorite Christmas tradition if you wanted to be included in this. So
And
we wrote everybody down,
I've got it in here.
and we're going to do, what's that called?
This is random.org has a random number generator. So I'm just going to tap it on my phone. I am Groot. And then we'll have our winner. You ready?
Ready. Number 9. That is Dorothy Jordan. She says, "Hi, Nancy and Laura. I love watching your videos. I laugh and have a good time. I watch on TV, so I don't comment, but I love the angel chart and hope I may win. My favorite
Christmas memory is getting together with family. All of aunts and uncles and parents are no longer with us." I see why I had to start reading, because we have that too, and it's, it's been a long time. So, but that's a sweet memory, and I really got her wave that pattern, Nancy. And, we always had the, what are we going to do? Where are we going to go? Who's going to be where? So, but growing up, it was fun and magical. And I always got a big candy cane pole, the barber pole candy cane. Did you get one of those too?
Yeah, and I didn't like them.
Oh, I loved them. And my son loves them too.
Oh.
So usually I try and find that for him because,
And
that's
Mom
kinda
always
fun.
had that ribbon candy.
Yes. And our mom made divinity
Yeah.
that was awesome. I know that most of you out there have had divinity that is just terrible stuff. And believe me, I've experienced that since then. But I grew up thinking, I don't know what's wrong with all these people. Divinity is fabulous.
Yeah.
Mom
Yeah.
was so good at that. And she did not pass that on.
No, I've never tried to make it, so I don't even know if I could, as well as she did.
I don't know what she did to it, but Mom did something to a lot of things. Our mom was the kind of cook who would have the recipe the first time.
Yeah.
And she would follow it.
Yeah.
And then the second time, she would have the recipe out, but she would play with where she could tweak it.
Mhm.
And by the third or fourth time, there was no recipe anymore. She just knew how to make it.
Yeah.
And she
you'd
was
say,
so
"What'd you do
good."
there, Mom?"
Yeah,
"Oh,
what I
just-
always do.
Yeah. No, I just threw a little
Do you see us
something in.
both throw our hands up? Why do we talk with our hands? Yeah.
Have no idea.
But
Okay, so who won
no,
it?
you had it, Nancy. I didn't write it down, huh?
Which you need to, yeah.
Number 9.
Oh, come back. Come back.
Dorothy Jordan.
So congratulations, Dorothy.
We'll try to comment on your comment below, And then if you will contact Nancy using her email down below, then she can get that out to you.
Sorry, I got choked up.
That just happens. And it's not that I'm not a softie too. It's just that I've performed.
You can hold it together.
I've performed for years and years. So.
Well, I was much better when I was younger. But as I've gotten older, it just like, boom.
Well, goofy things make me cry. You'll love this. And it's my experiences. I cry at parades. Wow. Because I loved band. It was such a good, happy time. And it like floods me with all these memories of, marching and all the camaraderie and just, it was so wonderful. I mean, there are silly things like that get me. So, and I feel like we're both pretty sentimental about things, but I try really hard to give Nancy things that have meaning, and then hope that I don't have to watch her cry too much. Because it just always happens. Just wait. Those of you coming to the retreat.
I can cry playing cards. So.
It'll be all weekend. You will be seeing.
I just carry around a box of Kleenexes.
You'll come. Oh, that makes me think of a story.
Oh, great. I don't know what she's thinking. Oh.
My kid's at school.
Oh, okay. Good. It's not me.
I have a group of kids who come to my office every day for a prayer time. And they use my space because it's closed and it's private.
You have an actual office?
I share it with the teacher I work with.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
I have a cube.
I don't have any windows in that office.
Well,
we did have a roof that leaks, so we have a light that doesn't work. We don't use the overhead lights anyway. She was
a hole in the roof.
She was a former classroom teacher, so she brought all of her mood lighting.
Oh.
And we turn it on every day, all these little lamps, and we don't use the overhead.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, these kids came to my class, and something had happened during the day, and they were worked up, and all but one of the kids they're from one class, and one kid is from the other class. And so everybody knew what was going on except
the one in the other class.
And he's very stoic and very serious. And I really enjoy him because he is so serious.
And they're how old again?
Well, these are I can't tell you how old this group is because it'll tell who it is.
Oh,
but they're elementary kids.
Okay.
And anyway, so all of this is going on, and I'm just trying to get them calmed down enough that they can do their thing and then go back to class. And from the corner, I hear, "Will somebody please just tell me what's going on?" It was cracking me up, and I kind of and without trying to laugh, because you have to be very sensitive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I generally glazed over the top and explained a little bit. He gets up and solemnly walks across the room and picks up the tissue box and takes it and sets it in front of the one who was most upset.
Oh.
It was so cute. I was just like, oh. I love my kids. So
that's great.
It was fabulous. Okay, Nancy, current whips and plans.
All right. As you know, I'm working on right now. I'm not sure how long I will work on this, but I'm working on 'Tis the Season.
Now you got really choked up.
I am going to choke
You need
myself.
A drink? I'll do this while you get a drink. How about that? So 'Twas the Night by Sue Hillis Designs. Really pretty.
I said 'Tis the Season. See, I was all messed up.
There you go.
Okay. And I I'm working on the board. There was my cuckoo, did you hear? So, that's what I've done on the border.
Because you already had all the words done.
Yes.
You've made good progress this week on that.
So, yeah, I brought it all the way down, and that's where the green stops on that corner. So now I'm going back in and adding in the gold bar that goes all the way around.
And you'll just do parts of it? Or the green only goes that far, you said?
Yeah.
And then there are berries. Okay.
Yeah, so I have to go back and do the berries. But again, I'm going to cheat because this calls for 4 different... These berries, look at those berries. They call for 4 different colors. I'm not doing one stitch of one color. So I'm going to find a really pretty overdye up there and do that for all of these.
Either that or find some slightly bigger beads and put them on.
Well, I thought of that, but I think I'd like the color better. So...
What you doing with your flosses?
I was going to show which 4 colors they were. So I don't know if you can see all of these. But this is what they're doing. These 4 colors. Oh, I got the pink in front there. So, you know, I'm like, look at these. 2 of these are almost the exact same color.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, you know, that's just crazy. Because it's $33.54, $8.14, $7.77, and $1.50. So that's what I'm doing.
And after I finished my part on Deanna's round, oh no, after Katie finished her section on Deanna's round robin.
That's right. Katie worked hard this week.
I pulled out. Oh, this is my one where the page is loose.
Oh.
I pulled out my Peace on Earth stitch along.
Oh, yeah. Yay. I'll get that out there.
Yeah. And I worked on it a little more. I don't know why, but this one is just kind of fighting me. And sometimes they do. But I worked some more. I just did it last night because I really just finished that up and was ready to go on. So I had finished, I'm working on the house. I had finished all of the bricks and I was putting the windows and the door in. I finished that and I put the roof on the whole thing. So now...
You've made good progress.
Now I need...
Ooh, look at those flowers. I like those.
Yeah, those have been in, but...
I know, but they're very pretty.
Thank you. Now I need a little snow underneath each one. And then I need to fill all... And it's all the same... Well, no, this side is one color. And then this side's another.
I was going to say, I thought the brick looked like it was a different color.
It's...
Collar.
Oh, she is really southern today. Yeah.
I want to see that cardinal. I want you to get onto him.
Well, I'm saving him for the end because I know I'll be excited about him.
Oh, okay. He looks like he kind of has a plaid or argyle or something on him.
A little bit. And it's orangey.
Mm.
I mean, the colors are here. And the bird colors go into... Did you see her face? I did. The colors are like this.
Those 4?
That go in that bird. Maybe not this one, but I think so. So those are the colors that are going to be in there for the bird. Look at the orange. And
do you think that looks like a cardinal?
It's, and see, yeah, 4 different colors up in the top.
You just use the actual red on his beak and a little bit on his crown.
Well, that one is...
See, that's hard for me. Because when I know what they are, what those birds are, that's why I changed on that one pattern.
That's the dark one. That's his beak and the dark color, this. But this is just this dark brown, so it's through here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird. The main color I'm using Hollyberry. This is the main color. That'll be his wing.
Okay. That'll be okay. I like that.
And the other one was supposed to...
Listen,
it's copper.
I have to approve what she stitches.
But this is the main color for the bird mixed in with
that
this
dark
one. Yeah. So the checkerboard part, these are the 2 colors. And I don't know. I mean, I've really really been thinking about it.
I mean, I like those colors together like that, how they would come out. But if you want to be true to the cardinal.
But it's just fanciful.
Yeah.
We may have to suspend belief here, Nancy, and just go with it. That's difficult for her. Okay, so I also wanted to say that I did go ahead and create the hashtag for the Stitch Along, and it is hashtag Nancy's B-Day Sal. I can't do it. Hashtag NANCYSBDAYSAL. I've created the hashtag, so that means that you can go in and follow it. And then you'll see all the posts come up. Do you want to do that while you're here, Nancy? I can just tell. And if you weren't here last week, this is what Nancy chose for me to start. It's Bent Creek's Begin. I love it. A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. It has all those little, oh look, cardinals.
Yay!
All over
and they're
it.
red.
And they are red. That's because they're only about 10 stitches a piece. Hard to put that many colors when they're that beautiful. And they're over 1.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And I wanted to... Oh, wait. I'm on here. Now, where's my search? Oh, what?
You probably need it as an app. Because it'll work better.
Look, there's Flissy Fish.
Uh-huh.
Farm Girl.
These are all the stories. Those are things to watch, so...
Oh, my search is down here.
Yep, so if you do hashtag...
Where'd it go?
Well, I don't think it's gone all the way across yet.
Oh.
There you go. Gotta be patient.
It's Instagram. It should be instant.
So hashtag... You don't have to do that. Do you know that? Nancy, look. You pull down.
Yeah,
and it does
that
it.
doesn't work well for me. I've tried that.
See, and here it is. This one.
Oh. Wonder what that is.
Well, not ours. There's more than one Nancy.
Really? It says I'm following.
There you go, yeah.
So I must have already put it out there.
Yeah, and the only post there is mine.
Oh,
and maybe
just
you're
talking about
following
it.
because I put it out there and I listed the birthday Sal hashtag, and I used our Addicted Sisters, the Addicted Sisters hashtag, so that people would have a couple of ways to connect with it, and maybe it would let more people know that we were doing it.
Okay.
So we're going to make an effort to be better about posting on Instagram, both of us, and just see what we can do. Look at Nancy go.
Hey, I had fun this week too. A couple of you sent me your selection of what you wanted to stitch on. So I had fun doing that, picking one out for you. Thank you. I loved it.
I just noticed, did you put lipstick on?
Yeah.
It just isn't showing
It's
much.
all
Huh?
gone.
So, we don't have a whole lot of Show Me news this
No.
week. It's going well. You know that we're asking that you send us your deposits by December 31st. That's so that we have plenty of time to shop. And it's not like things will close December 31st.
No.
We will still take names after that. In the event that we need to add some more people.
Right.
And, if you have questions, you should just email us at what I list below for the retreat. And we can get back with you and answer some questions about what you have going on and how we can make it work. Because we want to meet all of you.
Yes.
And we have not forgotten about our 2K giveaway.
No.
We have to get together and have some time to do some things and figure it all out, and we will get something in. We have a couple of things, but Nancy thinks maybe that they got shifted into her stash, and so she has to find them. My sister, people.
Well, I did move, okay?
Cracked me up, though. So we went after you moved.
Yeah, but I still had a big mess over here, and I was trying to sort through it all.
We went to Galleria after she moved. Just,
Not long after I moved.
Anyway, so that is pretty much all that we have today. Did you see me point? I just pointed at her. Get it out. Yeah.
She always points at me.
It's because Nancy needs somebody to help her through the day. Anyway, please like and subscribe to our videos. Tell us what you like. Send us your comments and questions. We love it all.
Yep.
We read it all.
Yep.
So Nancy replies to more of it than I do. But until then, we're going to have to run it again because I talk so long. Listen to this. It's going to go again. Ready?
I think it's
Isn't that what it makes you want to do?
It's called the addicted theme.
I better do it again or we're going to run out of time. Until next week, she's Nancy.
And she's Laura.
And we are
the Addicted
Sisters. Have a great stitchy week.
Bye-bye.